Jason here with Service Detectives, bringing you another one of our Top Tip Tuesday videos. In this video, we're going to discuss our top tips for maintaining your air conditioner at peak efficiency during the summer. But we want to provide the most relevant content we can, and recently we've received a lot of questions about payment options. Times are tough, and this COVID-19 pandemic has really stretched a lot of our Southern Illinois families to the breaking point. So when disaster strikes, it can seem impossible to choose between putting food on your table and your family's safety. We've partnered with an outstanding range of companies that can provide payment options to fit any family's needs. But this can be a major source of confusion for homeowners. Tip number one, what's your score? The first step in deciding what kind of payment option to apply for is knowing your credit score. If you don't know your credit score, there are several free options available like Credit Karma and CreditWise. Once you know your score, you'll get a rough idea of what tier you fall into. Tip number two, what's your tier? Credit companies will place you into a tier depending on your score and credit history. Some companies will only provide approval to people in certain tiers. As a general rule, there are three tiers. First tier or prime customers are those with a score greater than 700. These customers will get favorable rates and easy approval. Most finance companies you see used by contractors are tier 1 providers because they offer the best rates to the contractor. Second tier or subprime customers are those with a score between 620 and 700. These customers get less favorable rates and usually require extra steps to get approval, like verifying income and expenses. Third tier or high-risk customers are those with a score below 619. Usually, this includes those with no credit history, bankruptcies, repossessions, foreclosures, or a lot of medical debt. Approval for these customers usually requires payday-style loans with high interest rates and short repayment terms. Very few contractors are able to find reputable companies willing to offer reasonable rates for these customers. Tip number three, all is not lost. If you're a third-tier customer, there are options available to you. The last 2 years have seen the rise of the lease-to-own industry for heating and cooling, which allows affordable payment terms and gets you safe and comfortable when disaster strikes. These companies also don't rely on credit checks for approval and generally won't impact your credit with unnecessary hard checks. When you're researching your contractor, be sure to check their website for a financing page to see what kind of companies they're partnered with and whether they specify what type of credit customers they can provide for before making potentially expensive appointments for estimates. Whatever your tier, a good contractor will partner with reputable and respectable companies that they're able to work with to provide affordable solutions for any customer. That's it for this week. I'll be back next week with more top tips. In the meantime, for all of your electrical, heating, cooling, and generator needs, give our friendly team a call at 618-993-HELP. That's 618-993-4357. Or you can book online at servicedetectives.com. Be sure to ask about our outstanding payment options available here at Service Detectives that can suit any budget or credit standing. Remember, we care more because your family is our family too.